Hey everyone, it's Sarah. Welcome to my new series called Middle Class Money Myths. This is number 1, and the theme is until. So I was talking to a colleague yesterday. His name is Jim Goldman. He's a financial planner, and he volunteers at Jewish Family Services' Money Mentor program. And you can get an appointment with him, and I'll put the information here. And he and I were talking, and he said, when I talk with someone who's in financial trouble, the theme I hear is until. So for him, he says he talks to people and he asks them, what's going on with your money? How did you get to where you are? And they tell their story, and then he hears the word until. And I totally agree with him. And in my experience, people are usually okay with, financially until, and I told him the second bad thing happens. In his opinion, you need to not wait until anything bad happens. And I totally agree. So the middle class money myth number 1 is that you're going to be okay until, and that you can wait to get help, or you can wait to plan, or wait to prepare until. So, for example, I was telling him that I work with people who are in foreclosure, and I can't think of a more stressful, more embarrassing, more difficult situation to get out of than being in foreclosure. And I said that most people I talk to, they're okay if someone loses their job, or they're okay if somebody becomes disabled or gets sick for a while. And it's the second thing that causes the house to go into foreclosure. So they're okay until the second thing happens. And he says, I just wish people would call before any until happens, right? Any bad thing at all. And how do you do that? How do you prepare? How do you live your life, preparing constantly for this inevitable until? Well, that's why you go to a financial planner. That's why when you have a job, you save cash aside every week, every month out of your paycheck, so you have a cushion. That's why you think about it. You think, can we really afford our bills? Can we really afford this mortgage payment? When will we be able to afford our lifestyle until we retire, until our kids move back home, until we have grandkids who we have to help take care of, until your parent becomes sick and you have to quit your job to take care of them, until you lose your job, until you become sick. Any of that can happen, and it happens to a large portion of the population. And when we get a mortgage, we promise to pay every month for 30 years. And who's going to go 30 years without some kind of hardship happening? So middle class money myth number 1 is I'm going to be okay until, and then I don't need to prepare until that thing happens. So start preparing now. Talk to a financial planner. Make sure you're saving money. Make sure you keep your eye on your spending. Make sure you don't overcommit on mortgage and other bills. And hopefully you will never become financially distressed such that you need someone like me. All right, thanks everyone. Stick with the series. Talk to you soon.